have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Murray. There's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, you could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Denver passing it around. Gordon finds Murray. Back to Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball against Murray. Jokic on top. 5 on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's having to remind defenses that he can do so.
On the wing, Bridges. Offline with his 3. Lets it go with the 3. To the paint. And it's Gordon missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Booker. Porter with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Johnson outside. There's the triple, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Michael Porter Jr. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Denver on D. Down low. Hook. It's good for his 2nd make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Here's Murray. Here he goes.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
The shape. And it's Ayton missing. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Booker. 3 points.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Murray from deep three-point range. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Ball looking over the floor. Booker left side. Johnson outside. Ball against Murray. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
Murray against Paul. Murray dishes to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And Gordon really a hustler at the defensive end, always trying.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Suns leading by 3. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Porter against Bridges and stolen by Murray. On the wing, Porter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2.
His first personal
The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Murray finds Porter. A 3-ball. That one doesn't go. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. From the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard loose. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Nikola Jokic. That's his second personal foul. Second
Phoenix
team foul.
leading by 8. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Back to Paul. The pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Another one falls
2
for
minutes.
Phoenix.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Paul. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. There's the drive.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gordon, the pass to Barton. Gordon against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute left now here in the second. There's Gordon with the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
And here is Paul. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. 3 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 8. And it's Murray penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And stolen by Barton. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Suns, 27.
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor.
3-second violation.
They've got Torrey Craig.
Phoenix.
JaVale McGee is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. Suns leading by 6. Driving inside. Pass to Shamet. Feeds to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Morris with the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of things.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
So it's Denver now. After the miss from JaVale McGee, Forbes kicks it to Green. to Forbes. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Shamet. He dishes it to Crowder. Payne looking around. And Craig has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Najee. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Craig. Defense is right there. Outside Crowder. Payne up top. Covered by Morris. Payne dishes to Crowder. Green with the block.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Morris kicks to Forbes. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the previous plays, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shamet, the pass to Payne. They need this one. That shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Crowder finds Payne. And here is Shamet. It's stolen by Morris. And Forbes has it in the corner. And Crowder comes up to help. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Yes, that goes in. And the Suns lead by 4.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Morris. Misses in close. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:03 left in the third. Payne kicks to Craig. Here's Shamet. And the basket is good.
Landry Shamet.
And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here is Morris. 6 to shoot. Bucket is good. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cousins, the pass to Green. He kicks it to Forbes. Right wing. There's a good screen. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. From deep. Knocks it loose. There's Shamet. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Ayton. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. And there's the drive. The Suns need to get a shot off. No one around him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
For three, Murray, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball outside and stolen by Murray. On the wing, Porter. A miss that time would have put him up. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Nuggets foul.
They've led by as many as 11 points. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks to Paul. With the drive.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Murray finds Gordon. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Murray against Paul. Dishes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Back to Paul. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Barton to take the lead. Passes it to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Murray. Paul kicks to Bridges. Now here's Paul. T right on him. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Now the basket, Gordon. Bridges with the steal. Here's the break, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Nikola Jokic. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Booker in the corner. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. He feeds it to Gordon to take the lead. Johnson with the block. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Paul. Ayton with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the Suns miss again. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm I'm not
That's
sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic is screened. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so here's Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Yes!
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Murray. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Now here's Porter. 2 on the clock. Porter with the screen from Murray. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Paul with the ball. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous...
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. Conley up top. Back to Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. On the take. Here's Barton. Shoots from 14. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, he nails the corner 3.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Murray passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Conley. On the break. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. First free throw is good.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Come on, get loud for your Jazz Dancers. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise.
And here's Mitchell. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Stolen by Conley. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Jazz Dancers.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
That was the Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise for the fans.
Now Conley. And stolen by Murray. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. Gobert against Murray. Here's Jokic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. Outside Conley. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Murray.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
An area that Gordon continues to work on. Looking comfortable playing the role of facilitator there.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley. Takes it inside. Banked it in off the glass.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Murray. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Gordon. Porter pulls it in.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Conley against Murray. Back to Conley. Lots of room. And that one drops. Conley's got 6.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Bogdanovich against Gordon from deep. Conley. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic, but internationally it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Shot is good by Gordon.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And there's Porter on the assist by Gordon. Porter's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
On the wing, Mitchell fires the 3. Counted from distance.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Pass to Gobert to the right side. From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
2nd team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Conley. Outside, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. That one is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Now here's Jokic. Launches a 3 to the paint. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And an intentional foul right there.
Will Barton. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell is guarded by Barton.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
All right, fans, get on your feet.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jokic passes to Porter, out to the right wing.
Give them a hand, fans, your Jazz Dancers dance team.
Conley against Murray, and Conley grabs the miss. Oh, it's Jamal Murray scoring on a gorgeous play. Murray's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Here's O'Neal. No good there. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Takes a step back. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Conley against Murray. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Gobert. 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Bogdanovich with it. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Here's Conley. He's got 6. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. The drive by Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one drops. He ties it up. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Outside Conley. There's the drive.
You know, it's tough to deal with the quickness of Mike Conley. I wouldn't want to do it.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Free throw drops for Conley. And Conley drops them both. Here's Jokic. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Murray against Conley. Murray's shot is good.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Conley goes in. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the buzzer beater. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
27.
Allie, as always, thank you.
25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Eric Paschall is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Morris down low. Outside for Green. On the wing, Forbes. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Pass to Paschall. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Whiteside. Gay inside.
Nuggets foul, Bryn Forbes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. This for the tie. The rebound by the Jazz.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Cuts off the pass. Now here's Green. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The Jazz with another miss. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. And Pascal secures it. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Morris outside. Pass to Najee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:57 left to play in the third. Drains the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Clarkson. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Najee. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. Clarkson attacking. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Morris outside. Cousins with the screen. From deep. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Whiteside. And they're pushing it up. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Najee. Cousins with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
So difficult to stop. You try and match his physicality. Nope. There's Cousins going to the line.
And so he hits both. Outside Mitchell. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front, up 4. All right, we're going to... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
And here's Murray. Stolen by Conley. 3 on 3. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Murray against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. Now Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Now Conley, outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Tipped. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. 4-3. Here's Gordon. Up and over Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Outside Mitchell for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. Another shot. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Murray from outside. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball forward. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Utah gets it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Puts up a three. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Jokic. From downtown. And Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
EA Sports presents Thursday night at the... We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. Here's Ayton, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal is screen on Paul. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Booker outside. From deep. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Now here's Johnson. Back the ball. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Will it go? And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Mitchell outside. Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Paul looking around. Launches a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. To the middle. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. At the top of the key, Ayton. Back to Booker. Dishes it to Bridges. Booker outside. And the three off target. Utah leading by 7. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another three.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
A three. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition. Here come the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul finds Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Nice ball movement by Utah. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Paul goes in, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. And here is Mitchell. To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
First personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
Bridges for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well at playing fast, sharing the basketball.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under
The
review.
wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Back to Conley. And taken away by Paul. And here they come. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert against Ayton. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Over Booker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooter would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Second chance shot. Mitchell outside. Conley against Paul. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suns on defense. Haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Booker outside for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. In the corner, O'Neal with it. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Clock at 6. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Mitchell against Booker. Tipped away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Ayton inside. Over by Conley. Kept alive. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Ayton.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Conley. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
For 3, Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 17-footer. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Mitchell looking it over. Again, Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
And that does it for the first half of play. Jazz out in front, leading.
20.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
26.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Suns, they've got JaVale McGee. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Crowder at the 4 spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Craig. Up to Payne. Driving in. The pass to McGee. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Clearly a foul.
For Phoenix, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's it alive, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Clarkson. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. Here's Clarkson. And it's Shamet with the rebound. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Back to Clarkson. Going inside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Here's Gay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Pascal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Shamet. Takes a 3. Payne dishes to McGee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over Whiteside, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. Another shot. He lays it in. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Out to the wing. Clarkson looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by McGee.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Third team foul.
Suns trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Shamet. Payne in the post. And McGee kicks to Payne. Three-pointer, Crowder.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Pascal, the pass to Alexander Walker. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Takes it inside. Inside. The kick out to Crowder. Beyond the arc. McGee, the pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. To Shamet. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 10. Shamet with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Break against Gay. The pass to Shamet. And the Suns miss again. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Alexander Walker. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target with the open look.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Paul dishes to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Conley. Passes to Mitchell. From outside the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Paul penetrating. Back to Bridges. Driving the lane, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Conley, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Conley against Paul. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Paul. Latrey. A rebound by the Jazz.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Here's Mitchell. Utah the rebound. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. Shot clock at 3. Back to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Assisted by
Conley's got
Mike
assist
Conley.
number 8 here in this one already. Mitchell against Booker. With the shot. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley dishes to Gobert. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 13. Kicks it out to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Knocks down the 3 ball. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Mitchell against Booker. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Jazz lead by 16.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
16 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end of
They
the game.
came in here. All right, David, thank you.
We would like
And
to
that'll
thank
do
all
it,
fans
folks.
for making it
For Greg
happen
Anthony.
tonight.
ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Here's Paul. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Bridges on the attack. Missed inside. And here are the Nuggets. Here's Barton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
It's pretty obvious right now the defense is not comfortable with Barton taking those shots. He's remarkable at drawing fouls when he's on the floor.
And so here's Phoenix. 4-point game. Paul against Murray. Outside Booker. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Aiden. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Aiden just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Shoots from the line. And he gets the jumper to drop. Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Outside Johnson. The 3-ball. And a deep 3 from Paul. The long distance 3 is buried.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it. As long as passes are in that area, Aiton's going to get up and go down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Murray against Paul. From deep, Johnson. Denver grabs the miss. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Booker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bridges outside. From the high post. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Murray passes to Jokic. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Pass to Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Gordon with it. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Bridges. Going inside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Paul with a steal. Here's the break. Porter against Bridges. Booker for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Right side Murray. Gets stolen by Johnson. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. Still dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Give him a hand, fans, your son.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter here. From deep. It's not going to go for him. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris
with anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Gordon, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
To the inside. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Driving in. Gordon brings the double team. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Pass to Booker. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Denver. Outside Johnson. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 points in the game. That one drops 4.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
Porter with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Porter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. On the take. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Barton outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter can be so dynamic when he's on the move and driving to the rim.
The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Ball against Murray. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Outside Murray. Inside. Here's Jokic.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Driving inside. Out to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Back to Bridges. There's the 3. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Gordon finds Murray. Spins. Now Gordon. On the wing, Barton. Booker defending. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Nuggets, 26.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. 4 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. That one's wide left. Denver is shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Here's Payne.
Dancer.
It's Shamet on the wing. Down low. Here's Crowder. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Payne with it. Crowder outside. From deep. Forbes with the rebound. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's McGee. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Craig passes to Crowder. Here's Shamet. Check by Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Back to McGee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Morris outside. And he drives in. Pass to Najee. The kick out to Morris. 6 to shoot. Green, the pass to Morris. The Nuggets need to get one up. Cousins for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. To the middle. On the wing, Crowder. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morris outside. Pass to Forbes. He takes it in. Back to Morris. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Morris against Payne. From the arc. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 15.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Morris against Payne. And it's Morris penetrating. Cousins. Here's Forbes. McGee with a steal. Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. Crowder outside. And here is McGee. Craig, he's open. It's Shamet on the wing. Outside Payne. Now here's McGee. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Forbes. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Cousins. On the attack, Morris. The reverse. And he lays it in. Morris has got 6 here in the quarter.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. The 3. Sinks the tray. Shamet's got 6.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Morris. Green in the post. Defended by Craig. Green, the pass to Cousins. Over McGee. That'll count. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Denver, they've got Monte Morris. Also, Bryn Forbes out there. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Jeff Green. And it's Najee in at the 4 spot. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. Trailing by 13. Bridges finds Johnson. Now Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Morris for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Now Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 16.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Morris. Soft touch off the glass. Morris has got 11 in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Ayton. Shoots a fadeaway. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Morris against Paul. Cousins with it. Green with the ball. Cousins with a screen on Bridges. And it's Green missing.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
For three, Bridges. Denver grabs the miss.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Paul. And here's Booker. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Gordon can't hit. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. The three. The shot won't fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton with it. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon.
That's his second personal
That's foul
foul.
number 2 for him.
First team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. That shot is off. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch.
love that resilience it shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Tip-off goes to Denver. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. Into the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Conley against Murray. The kick out to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And here is Conley following the three from Will Barton. And it's Mitchell missing. Over to the wing. Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Barton. It's Jokic top of the key. Drives to the hoop. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell left side. Lets the three fly. Again, Mitchell missing. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. O'Neal against Murray. The layup off target.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Murray the pass to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jokic on top, defended by Gobert. Clock at 4. Martin from outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now Gobert following Will Barton's three-point attempt. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Mitchell looking it over. Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Murray dishes to Gordon. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the three. Gordon with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Can they get it? The shot comes out, and so the first quarter's in the books. Jazz out in front, up by...
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
You better make some noise if you want one.
The Nuggets trail by 7.
Give him a hand, man.
Now, here's Jokic. Floats it up for Jokic, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Bank shot. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here is Conley. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And he drives in, banked in off the glass. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Murray, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porter kicks to Murray. On deep. 3-pointer. Barton. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Mr. Gobert. Mitchell against Barton. Clock at 6. The drive by Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash.
2 minutes.
We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Murray following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Takes a step back. Barton passes to Jokic. And he lays it straight in. Jokic just got his second basket of the night.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Outside Conley. And the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Passes it to Porter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porter's got his first points in this one.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of this game.
Donovan. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Eric Paschall out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Here is Forbes. A 3 off the mark. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Pass to Paschall. Cans it from downtown. Paschall's got the first points of the second half here for Utah.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept the support role at this stage in his career. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Morris passes to Cousins. Crafty move. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Clarkson outside. Driving the lane. Denver grabs the miss. Ball stolen. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And stolen by Cousins. Morris against Paschall. Morris kicks to Cousins. Tries the spin move. Green dishes to Morris. Back to Green. Here's Cousins. They kick it out to Green. Just 4 to shoot. And no good. His first shot of the night missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And so here's Denver, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Forbes. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit and analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Here's Morris. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Clarkson for three. And the Jazz another three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Morris. Here's Pascal. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The shot's good from Forbes.
And as a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nobody near Pascal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. And here's Green outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensive.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Gobert, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. And it's Mitchell missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. From deep three-point range, here he's it from three-point range.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his third assist on the night. And here is Murray. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
To the inside, here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Porter with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Back to Porter. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Mitchell gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Murray left side. And it's off from three-point range. The feed to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Jokic. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here is Conley. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Jokic with the steal. And a wide open look for Porter. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Jazz leading by 22. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. With the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Here's Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And stolen by Barton.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And here is Conley after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now Conley. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end of the
A resounding victory for them. And
And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts.
Here we go.
What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Ayton, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Johnson. Here's Bridges. Ball against Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. He can't get it to go. First quarter and about a minute and a half in.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Mitchell to the paint. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Booker with it. 6 to shoot. And the Suns miss again. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
Paul hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bridges passes to Johnson. And here's Ayton. There's the screen by Johnson. Booker attacking. Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Ayton with it. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Mitchell. Conley against Paul. Now Gobert. Takes the 3. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got 5 now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
From deep, Conley. The Jazz again can't hit.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Utah with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right, look who's coming up.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, in any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Unable to get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Outside Booker. There's the drive. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Utah trailing here. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 7 points.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Booker finds Paul. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Here's Gobert. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Johnson passes to Booker. Clock at 4. No good that time. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Until they foul intentionally.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Here he goes. And Booker pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Conley against Paul.
and just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. And here's Johnson. Defended by Bogdanovich. Clock at 2. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Jazz again can't hit.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Paul finds Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker fires from way outside. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Crowder in at the 4. Now here's Crowder. Pass to McGee. Uses the glass on the layup.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Alexander Walker. Whiteside finds Pascal. Clarkson outside. And the 3 off target. The Suns trailing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Shamet into the lane. And Pascal secures it.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Pascal. From 15 feet away.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
Back to Payne. And there's the drive. Stolen by Whiteside. Utah calls timeout.
Hey, fans, who wants the free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
Utah leading.
Give them a hand, fans, for Jazz Dancer dance team.
And here's Clarkson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Pascal. Up and in on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Crowder from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. Crowder outside. To the inside. Here's McGee. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. McGee's gotten 4 this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Down low. Crowder with a steal. It's Shamet on the wing. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Now here's Payne, tightly guarded, fires the 3, and the Suns get it back. McGee's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pascal from outside. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Craig. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one's on Clarkson.
Shooting for Phoenix, Torrey Craig.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
McGee against Whiteside. Clarkson outside. From deep, Hay. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Craig passes to McGee. Pass to Crowder. Here's Shamet. This for the tie. Doesn't go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Jazz.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Ayton, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
The 3 from Mitchell. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And they're field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. Really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Booker with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Ayton with a screen. Booker, the pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor. His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. With the drive. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Paul passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. To the paint. That one falls. Nice setting by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a three.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
On the wing, Mitchell from behind the arc. Hauled in by Paul.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Booker can't get it to go. Utah's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part.
Wow! Crazy good! This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Conley finds Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Now Johnson. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.